In the ancient kingdom of Obatala, nestled in Nigeria's lush savanna, color was more than beauty, it was power. The royal council, led by the Olofin and his nobles, controlled the vibrant Ankara fabrics, dyed in dazzling hues of indigo, crimson, and gold. Only the elite could wear such colors, the geli head wraps and egg border robes signaling wealth and status. Commoners in Lower Obatala wore drab cotton, forbidden from touching vibrant textiles under penalty of imprisonment. In the bustling market, whispers of discontent grew as traders bartered in muted tones, their dreams stifled by the council's iron grip. Aderonke, a young weaver in Lower Obatala, dreamed of color. Her small stall in the Oja market displayed plain wrappers, but her sketches brimmed with vivid patterns inspired by Yoruba folklore. "Why must we hide our spirit?" she muttered, sketching a crimson Adaya design. Her friend Chidi, a dye maker, warned, "Careful, Aderonke. A single bright thread could land you in chains." Yet her heart burned with rebellion. She recalled her late mother's words, "Color is our birthright, not their privilege." Aderonke vowed to challenge the council's laws, her loom her weapon, her courage her guide. At the palace, Olofin Oba Adeyemi addressed the nobles. "Our traditions preserve order," he declared, his gold-embroidered agbada gleaming. "Color belongs to the worthy." The council nodded, their vibrant robes a stark contrast to the grey-clad servants. Noble Lady Folek proposed harsher penalties for color violations, citing rumors of contraband Ankara in Lower Obatala. "We must protect our status," she insisted. Prince Tund, the elephant's son, frowned. "Is status worth their suffering?" he whispered to his sister, Princess Lara. The siblings shared a glance, questioning the laws that divided their kingdom. In the market, a guard seized a yellow scarf from a child's doll. "Contraband," he barked at the mother, Mom Ngozi. 2 months' wages or a month in jail. Tears welled in Ngozi's eyes as she pleaded, "It's just a toy." The crowd watched in silence, fear stifling their outrage. Aderonke, witnessing the scene, clenched her fists. "This must end," she told Chidi later. He hesitated, then revealed a secret, "I found discarded indigo dye from the palace. Want to test it?" Aderonke's eyes lit up. "Let's weave something extraordinary," she said, her resolve hardening. Under moonlight, Aderonke and Chidi worked in her mud brick home. The indigo dye shimmered, unlike any she'd seen. "This isn't ordinary," Aderonke murmured, weaving it into a wrapper. The fabric seemed to pulse, responding to her touch. "It's alive," Chidi whispered, awestruck. Aderonke tested it, wrapping it around her shoulders. The cloth shifted from deep blue to warm gold, mirroring her hope. "It feels my emotions," she gasped. Chidi warned, "If the guards catch this, we're done." But Aderonke smiled. "This is our weapon, a fabric that shows our truth." Aderonke named her creation Empathic Ankara. It didn't just reflect emotions, it amplified them. She tested it on Chidi, who felt courage surge as the fabric glowed green. "It's like it knows me," he said. Aderonke realized its power. If worn by the cruel, it could expose their hearts. But danger loomed. A neighbor, Mama Bose, spotted the fabric and gasped, "You'll bring the guards upon us." Aderonke reassured her, "We'll be careful. This is for all of us." She began weaving secretly, determined to share her gift with Lower Obatala. Aderonke gifted small empathic Ankara pieces, a bookmark, a belt, to trusted neighbors. A shy boy, Kemi, clutched his bookmark and spoke in class for the first time. Mom Ngozi's stall drew crowds, her empathic head tie subtly glowing. "Where's this from?" customers asked. "Not yet," Aderonke cautioned, fearing palace spies. Chidi urged caution, "The nobles won't tolerate this." But Aderonke dreamed bigger. "We need to show everyone color is ours too," she said. The people of Lower Obatala began to hope, their muted lives touched by fleeting hues of defiance. Prince Tand wandered lower Obatala, disguised in plain cloth. He saw the people's struggles, barefoot children, weary traders, and felt shame. At the palace, Lady Folklore ranted about color contraband. "It threatens our order," she cried. Tand challenged her, "What if color isn't just for us?" His father, the Olefin, scolded him. "Tradition binds us." Alone, Tand confided in Princess Laura. "I've seen empathic Ankara in the market. It's real." Laura, intrigued, said, "We must learn more." Tand resolved to find the weaver, his heart torn between duty and justice. The royal fashion minister announced the annual Ogun Festival Gala, where nobles would showcase their finest Ankara. "Order thrives on tradition," he proclaimed. Lady Folklore planned to unveil a crimson gown, cementing her status. Meanwhile, Aderonke overheard the news in the market. "This is our chance," she told Chidi. "If we can get empathic Ankara into the gala, the nobles' true colors will show." Chidi hesitated. "It's too risky." Aderonke's eyes gleamed. "Risk is how we win." She began weaving a gown, her fingers dancing with purpose, her heart set on revolution. Aderonke worked late, her loom humming. A guard banged on her door, demanding entry. "We've heard of color here," he shouted. Panicked, Chidi hid the empathic Ankara. Aderonke faced the guard, offering plain cloth. "Just a weaver's work," she said calmly. The guard sneered but left. Chidi exhaled. That was too close. Aderonke nodded, her resolve unshaken. "We need an ally in the palace." She thought of Prince Tand, rumored to question the color laws. "If I can reach him, we might have a chance," she said, plotting her next move. Disguised, Tand visited Aderonke's stall, drawn by whispers of her work. He bought a plain wrapper but noticed her sketches' vibrant designs. "You're no ordinary weaver," he said. Aderonke studied him, sensing sincerity. "And you're no ordinary buyer," she replied. Risking trust, she showed him a scrap of empathic Ankara. It glowed blue under his touch, reflecting his compassion. "This could change everything," Tand whispered. Aderonke nodded. "Will you help us?" Tand hesitated, torn by loyalty to his father. "I'll try," he promised, knowing the path ahead was perilous. Lady Folklore intensified her crackdown, ordering random color searches in lower Obatala. Guards raided homes, seizing any hint of vibrancy. Momangozi's empathic headtie was confiscated, and she was fined heavily. "They're scared," Aderonke told Chidi. "Our fabric threatens their control." Chidi worried, "They'll find you soon." Aderonke worked faster, weaving empathic Ankara for the gala. She hid the fabric in plain wrappers, her heart pounding with each stitch. "We're not just weaving cloth," she said. "We are weaving hope." The people of Lower Obatala clung to that hope, their spirits rising. Aderonke's luck ran out. Guards stormed her home, finding a hidden empathic wrapper. "Color trader," they accused, dragging her to the palace dungeon. Chidi escaped, vowing to rally support. In her cell, Aderonke met an unexpected ally, Prince Tand, arrested for questioning the council. "You're the weaver," he said, recognizing her. "Your fabric shows truth." Aderonke nodded. "It's why they fear it." Tand shared his plan, "Get your gown to the gala." "I'll help." Aderonke smiled faintly. "Then we are partners in rebellion." Their alliance strengthened, forged in the darkness of captivity. Lady Folklore visited Aderonke in the dungeon. "You're talented," she said, eyeing her sketches. "Weave for the nobles' gala, and you'll be spared. Refuse, and your friends suffer." Aderonke's heart sank, but she saw an opportunity. "I'll weave," she agreed, hiding her true intent. Released to work under guard, she began crafting gowns of empathic Ankara, designed to reveal the wearer's heart. "This will expose their lies," she whispered to herself. Lady Folklore smirked, believing Aderonke tamed. But Aderonke's rebellion burned brighter, her loom singing with defiance. Aderonke confided in Tand, smuggling notes through a trusted guard. "I'm weaving a gown for Princess Laura," she wrote. "It'll show her true colors at the gala." Tand replied, "Lara's kind, she'll support us." Aderonke worked tirelessly, embedding empathic Ankara in a white gown, its hues hidden until activated. Chidi spread word in Lower Obatala, urging restraint. "No protests yet," he pleaded. "Aderonke has a plan." The people trusted her, their hope pinned on the gala. Aderonke prayed her gamble would work, her fingers trembling as she wove. The Ogun Festival gala loomed, the palace abuzz with preparations. Nobles flaunted their wealth, commissioning Aderonke's gowns without knowing their secret. She wove empathic Ankara into each, ensuring the fabric would reveal their true natures. Lady Folklore's crimson gown pulsed faintly, hinting at her ambition. Aderonke hid her smile. "They'll see themselves," she thought. Chidi delivered the white gown to Princess Laura, whispering, "Wear this for justice." Laura, intrigued, accepted it. Aderonke's heart raced, she was risking everything. The gala would be her stage, and the truth her weapon. In Lower Obatala, the people whispered of Aderonke's plan. Momangozi wore a hidden empathic scarf, its subtle glow lifting her spirits. Kemi, the shy boy, carried his bookmark, feeling brave. "She's fighting for us," they said, passing secret messages. Chidi organized them, ensuring no premature uprising. "Wait for the gala," he urged. The air crackled with anticipation, the people ready to reclaim their colors. Aderonke's work had sparked a quiet revolution, one thread at a time, weaving a tapestry of courage across the kingdom. Tan confronted his father, the Olafin. "The color laws are unjust," he argued. "They divide us." Oba Adeyemi dismissed him. "You're young, Tand. Tradition is strength." Frustrated, Tand met Laura in secret. "Aderonke's gown will change everything," he said. Laura nodded, her resolve firm. "I'll wear it proudly." Tand arranged for Aderonke's release from close supervision, bribing a guard. "You're free to finish the gowns," he told her. Aderonke thanked him, her eyes fierce. "This is bigger than us," she said. Tand agreed, ready to risk his title for justice. The Ogun Festival gala began under a starlit sky. The palace courtyard glowed with lanterns, nobles parading in Aderonke's gowns. Lady Folklore's crimson robe shimmered, but faint grey streaks hinted at her cold heart. Other nobles' fabrics flickered, revealing envy or pride. Aderonke watched from the shadows, her heart pounding. "It's working," she whispered to Chidi. The crowd murmured, noticing the shifting hues. Princess Lara's entrance was moments away, and Aderonke prayed her gown would spark the change Obatala needed. The air buzzed with tension, rebellion simmering beneath the splendor. Lady Folklore seized Aderonke, accusing her of witchcraft. "You've bewitched the princess," she screamed, ordering guards to arrest her. Tand intervened, shouting, "No one touches her." The crowd watched, torn between fear and awe. Lara's gown deepened to violet, reflecting her empathy. "This fabric shows who we are," she said. "Why fear it?" Folklore scoffed, demanding Lara's gown be tested on her. Aderonke handed her a scrap of empathic Ankara, knowing it would reveal her true nature. The nobles held their breath, sensing a turning point for Obatala. Lady Folklore seized Aderonke, accusing her of witchcraft. "You've bewitched the princess," she screamed, ordering guards to arrest her. Tand intervened, shouting, "No one touches her." The crowd watched, torn between fear and awe. Lara's gown deepened to violet, reflecting her empathy. "This fabric shows who we are," she said. "Why fear it?" Folklore scoffed, demanding Lara's gown be tested on her. Aderonke handed her a scrap of empathic Ankara, knowing it would reveal her true nature. The nobles held their breath, sensing a turning point for Obatala. Lady Folklore wrapped the empathic Ankara around her shoulders. The fabric remained dull grey, lifeless. "Why doesn't it change?" she shrieked. Aderonke replied calmly, "It shows nothing because your heart is empty." The crowd murmured, seeing Folklore's ambition laid bare. Other nobles hesitated, fearing their own exposure. Lara stepped forward. "This isn't witchcraft, it's honesty. We've hidden behind titles too long." Tand added, "If you fear the fabric, you fear yourself." The nobles' gowns flickered, some dimming, others glowing faintly. The truth was undeniable, and Obatala stood at a crossroads. Olafin Oba Adeyemi, silent until now, rose. "Enough," he commanded. "This weaver threatens our traditions." But Lara challenged him. "Father, tradition shouldn't crush our people." Tand added, "Color isn't power, it's identity." The Olafin looked at his children, then at Aderonke's resolute face. The crowd held its breath. Slowly, he spoke, "I've been blind. Color belongs to all." He tore off his gold border, revealing a plain tunic. "Let Obatala be free." Cheers erupted, and Aderonke's eyes filled with tears. Her rebellion had won, not by force, but by truth. The next day, the Olafin abolished the color laws. Markets buzzed as weavers dyed vibrant Ankara, and children wore crimson head ties without fear. Aderonke's store overflowed with empathic fabrics, each piece glowing with the wearer's spirit. Momandozi's scarf shone purple, Kemi's bookmark green. "You've changed us," Chidi told Aderonke. She smiled. "We changed ourselves." The palace opened a weaving academy, inviting all with talent. Aderonke was named its head, her sketches now patterns for a united Obatala. Color was no longer rank, it was choice, a celebration of every heart. Years later, Aderonke stood before the academy, now a beacon of creativity. Students from Lower and Upper Obatala wove empathic Ankara, their designs blending Yoruba motifs with new patterns. Princess Lara, now a council advisor, wore a blue gown reflecting her wisdom. Prince Tand taught dyeing, his hands stained indigo. "You showed us our colors," Lara told Aderonke. She laughed. "I just held the mirror." Obatala thrived, its people united by shared hues. Aderonke's loom still hummed, weaving stories of courage, proof that one voice could spark a revolution. Obatala held its first festival of colors, replacing the exclusive Ogun Gala. The courtyard burst with Ankara-clad dancers, their empathic fabrics shifting with joy. Aderonke watched, her heart full. Momangozi danced with her daughter, their wrappers glowing gold. Kemi, now a confident student, led a weaving demonstration. Chidi, dyed hands raised, cheered. Lara and Tan joined the crowd, their royal status forgotten in the celebration. "This is Obatala's true spirit," Aderonke thought. The festival marked a new era, where color united, not divided, and every soul shone brightly. Alone in her workshop, Aderonke reflected on her journey. She touched an old sketch, remembering her mother's words, "Color is our birthright." Her rebellion had been small at first, a thread, a dye, but it grew into a movement. "I was afraid," she admitted to Chidi, who visited. "But fear didn't stop you," he replied. Aderonke nodded. "It fueled me." Her empathic Ankara now adorned kings and farmers alike, each piece a testament to her courage. She smiled, knowing her work had woven not just fabric, but a legacy of freedom. In Lower Obatala, the people honored Aderonke. Mom Ngozi gifted her a purple scarf, its empathic glow warm. You gave us back our pride, she said. Kemi presented a woven bookmark, now a symbol of his growth. I speak because of you, he said. Traders named their stalls Aderonke's colors, their fabrics vibrant. Chidi organized a community loom, where all could weave. Aderonke blushed at the praise. This was all of us, she insisted. But the people knew her spark had lit their fire, and their gratitude wove a new bond. Princess Laura visited Aderonke's academy, her empathic gown now a daily choice. I was blind to the people's pain, she admitted. Aderonke listened, her loom steady. You changed when you saw the truth, she said. Laura nodded. Your fabric showed me who I could be. She now advocated for equality, her council role reshaping Obatala's laws. I want to learn weaving, Laura said, surprising Aderonke. Then start here, Aderonke replied, handing her a shuttle. Laura's fingers trembled, but her resolve was firm, her heart woven into Obatala's new tapestry. Prince Tand embraced his role as a teacher, his once pristine hands now dyed blue. I thought royalty meant power, he told Aderonke. You showed me it means service. He taught dying to children, their laughter filling the academy. Aderonke watched, proud. You're one of us now, she teased. Tand grinned. Always was, just didn't know it. His empathic border glowed green, reflecting his growth. He vowed to protect Obatala's new freedom, his heart aligned with the people. Aderonke saw a leader, not a prince, in his steady gaze. Olafin Oba Adeyemi visited the academy, his plain tunic a stark contrast to his past grandeur. I was wrong, he told Aderonke. You showed me color's true meaning. She bowed, respectful but firm. It's the people's victory, not mine. He smiled faintly. You're wise beyond your years. He decreed that all could study weaving, his edict sealing Obatala's transformation. Aderonke saw remorse in his eyes, but also hope. Lead us forward, he said. She nodded, her loom ready to weave a future where all were equal. Chidi, now a master dyer, worked beside Aderonke. I doubted you, he admitted, mixing indigo. But you proved me wrong. Aderonke laughed. You kept me grounded. His empathic wrapper glowed orange, reflecting his warmth. He taught dyeing at the academy, his skills vital to Obatala's new era. We are more than friends, he said. We are family. Aderonke nodded, her heart full. Chidi's dyes had fueled her rebellion, and now they colored a kingdom. Together, they dreamed of new patterns, their bond a thread in Obatala's vibrant tapestry. Mom Ngozi's stall thrived, her empathic rappers drawing crowds. You gave me courage, she told Aderonke, her purple scarf glowing. Her daughter, now in a gold head tie, danced freely. I never thought I'd see this, Ngozi said, tears falling. Aderonke hugged her. You fought too. Ngozi's stall became a hub for weavers, sharing empathic designs. This is our Obatala, she said, her voice strong. Aderonke saw her mother's spirit in Ngozi's eyes, a reminder that every small act of defiance had built their victory. Kemi, once silent, now led weaving classes. His empathic bookmark, worn but cherished, glowed green. You believed in me, he told Aderonke. She smiled. You believed in yourself. His designs blended Yoruba stars with new motifs, earning praise. I want to teach others, he said, his voice steady. Aderonke nodded, proud. Kemi's courage inspired younger students, his story proved that color could unlock potential. He wove a gift for Aderonke, a blue wrapper, its glow reflecting their shared journey. For you, he said, his eyes shining. The Weaving Academy grew, attracting students from beyond Obatala. Traders brought empathic Ankara to neighboring kingdoms, spreading Aderonke's vision. Color unites us, she told a visiting chief, gifting him a glowing wrapper. He marveled, promising to share it. Aderonke trained teachers, ensuring her techniques endured. "This isn't mine alone," she said. "It's Obatala's." Lara and Tan supported her, their influence amplifying her work. The academy became a symbol of freedom, its looms humming with stories of a kingdom reborn through courage and creativity. Aderonke vowed to keep weaving, her empathic Ankara evolving. She experimented with new dyes, each fabric more vibrant. "Every thread tells a story," she told her students. Her mother's memory guided her, her sketches now tapestries of hope. Chidi, Lara, Tand, and the people of Obatala stood by her, their colors a chorus of unity. "We'll never go back," she promised, her loom steady. Her promise was Obatala's heartbeat, a pledge to honor the truth in every hue, to weave a future where all could shine. The second festival of colors drew thousands. Weavers showcased empathic designs, their fabrics dancing with emotion. Aderonke led a parade, her blue gown glowing. Lara and Tan danced with traders, their status irrelevant. Momandozi's stall sold out, her laughter infectious. Kemi's students performed, their rappers a kaleidoscope. "This is us," Aderonke told Chidi, her eyes bright. The festival wasn't just celebration, it was defiance, a reminder that Obatala's people would never again be silenced. The night ended with songs, colors weaving a new history. Aderonke taught daily, her classes full. "Feel the fabric," she told students, guiding their hands. Her empathic Ankara responded to their emotions, teaching them trust. "You're not just weaving," she said. "You're telling your truth." A young girl, timid like Kemi once was, wove a glowing scarf. "I did it," she whispered. Aderonke hugged her. "You're enough." Her teaching wove confidence, her academy a safe space for dreams. Students called her Aya Weaver, a title of love. Aderonke smiled, her mother's legacy alive in every thread. Obatala's markets now blended upper and lower, nobles trading beside farmers. Empathic Ankara was everywhere, its glow a shared language. Lara passed laws ensuring equality, Tand enforced them. Aderonke's academy trained weavers and leaders, its influence reshaping society. "We are one," she told a festival crowd, her voice strong. The Olafin, now a humble advisor, agreed. "You taught us," he said. Aderonke shook her head. "We taught each other." Obatala's unity was her dream realized, a kingdom where color was no longer power, but pride. The council honored Aderonke, naming her Obatala's light. Lara presented a woven crown, its empathic threads glowing blue. "You changed us," she said. Aderonke accepted, humbled. "This is for my mother, for all who dreamed of color." The crowd cheered, their fabrics a rainbow. Chidi, Momandozi, and Kemi stood proud, their contributions woven into her story. Aderonke's heart swelled, she'd sparked a movement, but the people had carried it. The crown was heavy, but her spirit was light, ready to weave Obatala's next chapter. Decades later, Aderonke, now elderly, watched her grandchildren weave. Obatala's markets glowed with empathic Ankara, its people free. The academy thrived, its looms never still. Lara and Tand, now elders, visited. "You gave us this," Lara said. Aderonke smiled. "We gave it to ourselves." Her sketches, once hidden, adorned the palace. Color was no longer a privilege, it was Obatala's soul. Aderonke's legacy lived in every thread, every heart. She closed her eyes, her mother's voice echoing, "Color is our birthright." Obatala was hers, forever vibrant. Moral lesson: courage and truth can unravel even the deepest injustices. Aderonke's story teaches us that one person's defiance, woven with love and unity, can transform a society. Like her empathic Ankara, Our true colors, our emotions, dreams, and values shine brightest when we embrace them fearlessly. Stand for what's right, and others will join you.